First of all, many thanks to all our subscribers. We crossed the 100 mark last week and it was quite exciting. We are just 1 month old and I'm sure with your help and support, in no time we'll cross the 1,000. As you know, we are redoing some of our older videos for want of better video quality and some improvement in content also. So there was this video on metabolism and metabolic syndrome which I thought required to be redone. All our old books of wisdom say that change is a constant. Why do I use that phrase in a video on metabolism? Because the word metabolism is derived from the Greek metabol, which means change. Therefore, you can easily make out that metabolism is something which is a constant, which is always on. Agreed that food is the driver of this process, but metabolism is working 24/7. Do keep that in mind. Metabolism has three basic purposes: to convert nutrition into energy, to convert nutrition into building blocks, and to assist in getting the wastes out of the system. So these three are basically the main purposes of metabolism. Now, how does metabolism work? This is an enzyme driven process. Enzymes are substances created by our own body which work as catalysts or as facilitators to break down our nutrients and also in some places to join various components of nutrients together. So metabolism basically has two types of reactions going on within it. The first are catabolic, where larger substances are broken into smaller substances to be used somewhere in the body, and anabolism, where smaller substances are joined together into larger substances, again to be used somewhere in the body. Amid the chaos of constant change, the body tries to maintain stability, balance, or order. When order is brought into chaos, that brings in life. This was a saying I heard many years ago when reading a book, and I have become aware of how true it is. So to maintain this balanced state within the body, there are a lot of compensatory reactions going on all the time. Something goes up and a reaction has to take place to bring something down so that the balance can be maintained. I could give you several examples. For instance, when blood sugar increases, the body is secreting more insulin to take care of the excessive glucose which is being generated. Or for instance, when you are working out or exercising, you start to sweat. This is in a way the body's way to try to cool down the temperature of your muscles which have gone up because of the activity. At night when you sleep, body temperature actually drops because extremities, the limbs and hands, feet, everything is not moving as much as it normally would, and therefore blood supply to all the extremities is not required as much as it would in the daytime. Therefore, the body reduces the blood supply to these organs and diverts it to other places where repair and build-up is going on, or some reactions, breaking down of nutrition, converting it to energy, storage, all these kind of things are going on. So this is the body's way of trying to conserve itself to the best length of time possible, in the best manner and in the best health possible. Therefore, homeostasis is very important. When homeostasis is disturbed, disrupted, disease sets in, and therefore we must try and control and keep our body in that state of balance at all times. When homeostasis is disturbed, you are supposed to be metabolically challenged, or you have the metabolic syndrome. The concept of metabolic syndrome was first thought of by a Dr. Gerald Reaven in the 1980s, and he first gave the name syndrome X to this set of parameters, health parameters that he was studying. Later on, syndrome X came to be known as the metabolic syndrome. What is the metabolic syndrome? It's a set of 5 parameters, and it's been seen that once one goes off the mark, the others tend to follow. Now, what are these 5 parameters that he was talking about? I will start with the one which is the most important in my mind: obesity. So, if you are obese and having a BMI, body mass index, over 30, then you will find that there is a tendency for the other parameters to follow suit. What are the other parameters? Blood pressure over 130 by 85, fasting blood glucose over 110, triglycerides over 150, and your good cholesterol, the HDL, going below 40. So if you have any 3 of these parameters, then you have the metabolic syndrome, or as I said, you are metabolically challenged. That was all I wanted to say about metabolism and the metabolic syndrome. We are in the process of making videos on insulin and insulin resistance. I think that these are very important subjects, not just for glucose control, but for fat regulation in the body, because insulin is the sole hormone which regulates the fat in the human body. So I hope that you will enjoy those and keep enjoying our videos. Do leave comments, it encourages us. Thank you so much for watching. See you again. Bye bye.